Hey everyone! So, I hope all of you are having a wonderful day today. I feel like since the beginning of September, with the start of a solar eclipse, there has been a spiritual change. I feel so in my spirit that there is something that has taken place. Because since the 1st of September, natural disasters and destruction has escalated. I have never seen anything as drastic since the 1st of September. Now we know that September ended with a black moon, and I just strongly feel that Satan knows that his time is up, and he is trying to get as many people as he can to fall. Now, I know many of you know that there is a election happening in the United States soon, with Trump and Hillary. What fascinates me is every country around the world, they're so interested in seeing what's gonna happen with this United States election. And what's interesting is because no one really cares what happens in other countries. We're not really interested in their presidential elections as we are interested in the United States election. And it's kind of weird because you get people who vote for Hillary, you'll get people who vote for Donald Trump. And everywhere on social media, you'll see people think Hillary should win, people think Donald Trump should win. They both have very interesting views. For me, I don't know who I would choose for. It's a really difficult decision, I think. I don't really know who I think is best or not. But it's just I always ask my friends, who do you think would win? And they say, I don't know, maybe Donald Trump. And I'm like, fair enough. I don't really know who's gonna win. But to be honest, I'm hearing a lot of stories saying that Donald Trump is gonna win. And what I heard recently is that Obama said that he's not gonna allow Donald Trump to win. So if Donald Trump does win, because apparently he is in the lead, it really makes you wonder what's gonna happen. I heard people are planning to assassinate Donald Trump. I was reading the BBC News one day and saw there was a guy that got arrested because he tried to shoot Donald Trump. So I'm really interested to see what's gonna happen because if you can see what's happening around the world lately, everything's just escalating, right? Now today is the 3rd of October, which means Rosh Hashanah for the Jewish people. And if you didn't know already, it is the end of the 120 Jubilee years, which basically means that it is the period, it is the time where the Jews believe it is the return of the Messiah. They believe it is the return of the Messiah, and they're gonna blow the trumpets today and tomorrow. It usually carries on between the 3rd and the 4th because you know how the our day is different to their day. Their day starts 6 p.m. on our day. So I'm just really curious because I think the time is up. I really think the time is up. I think we're at the very end. I feel the rapture is gonna happen really soon. Really soon, as in I don't know, maybe within October, maybe within, I don't know, maybe this week, maybe in November, I don't know. I just feel like we don't have much time left. I don't think there is any more time left. I was visiting my parents this weekend, and I just remember I was looking for a few things, and I opened my drawer, and I saw my wristwatch, right? And I just remember seeing that. I remember how it stopped on the 12th hour. The battery died on the 12th hour at 12 a.m. because it was transitioning to the next day. So I feel like that's a reminder that time is up. I think there's been enough warnings and stuff like that. I mean, so much has just happened. I just feel like time is up. That's all I can think about. That's what I feel like. And I just don't know what else to say, really. I just feel like time is up. We've done as much as we can. There's destruction happening everywhere. It's just escalated like crazy. The blood waters are appearing everywhere. Even though people may say it's caused by algae. The thing is, back then when John wrote Revelation, he didn't know it was going to be caused by algae. He just said it's going to be turned to red. And that is a prophetic event that's happening today all around the world. Just lately, have you seen about China's Dead Sea that just turned red? It's shocking. And the typhoons hitting Taiwan. There's like 4 hitting Taiwan within the last 2 weeks. Everything's happened in September, like all this destruction. I mean, volcanic eruptions are just shooting up like crazy. The hurricanes are just appearing everywhere. The volcanoes, they're even dormant ones. They're starting to emit smoke in some parts of some countries. I know in New Zealand there is a volcano that's starting to emit smoke. There was a volcanic eruption in Mexico not so long ago. It's just, I just don't know. It's just crazy. I just feel like time is up. We should get ready. So make sure you just pray that you are worthy to escape what is to come. God says in one, I don't know. You see, my problem is I don't remember verses. Well, I do remember them. I just never know which chapter it comes out of. But God says in one of the verses, he says, "Come out of her, my people, lest you dwell in her sins." I feel like that is a rapture statement. Another rapture statement is as in the days of Noah, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. Another one is, and you'll be changed in a twinkling of an eye. It also says that as lightning comes from the east to the west, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. It also says that as lightning comes from the east to the west, will be changed in a moment, in a twinkling of an eye. It also says that there will be one left. There'll be 2 people in a field, or 2 people in a bed. One will be taken and one will be left. There are so many signs that there's going to be a rapture, and I feel like we're at that very, 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 very last point right now, because I think the United States presidential election plays a very big role in this, because I feel like, this is what I think, okay? This is what I've been told. And I don't know, maybe it makes sense. If the rapture happens really soon, let's say within the next few days or a few weeks or so, there's obviously going to be a worldwide crash, okay? So that is when I feel like President Obama, he is going to step in, because he doesn't want Donald Trump to become president. He's made that clear. And I think Hillary still has too few voters, especially now with all her health problems and such. They might think, maybe it's not a good idea if she becomes president, because who knows what might happen in the future because of her health and such. But I think Obama might declare himself world leader He's gonna step in because the world's gonna be in so much chaos, right? If the rapture does happen, the world is gonna be in so much chaos. And since everyone always looks at the United States president, like, I feel like sometimes when he's speaking, he's not talking just to America, but he's talking to the whole world. If you know what I mean. I mean, for those of you who are not in the United States or in America or wherever, like, do you sometimes feel like that he's talking not just to America, but like just to you guys as well? Like, I don't know, that's what I feel. I just feel like he has that like, the way he talks, basically. It's like he's talking to everyone else. A lot of people think he's going to be the Antichrist. There was a Jewish boy who had some kind of spiritual, I don't know what happened, but it's on YouTube. It's a Jewish boy who he basically I don't know what to say, like, in his like spiritual moment, okay, he was told that the Gog and Magog, like, Obama is the one who's going to cause the destruction in Israel, and he is the one who is going to become the Antichrist. I don't know, there's so much stories. I mean, I'm hearing people having dreams about Obama becoming the Antichrist. I've never really had a dream of Obama becoming the Antichrist or such, but I know many people have. My dad has had a dream where he's talking to Obama, and Obama says, "We have plans for people like you." And that's scary. But I just pray that each and every one of you are ready. I feel like there's something big. There's a big storm coming. Not just a storm, I think it's going to be worldwide changing within the next few weeks. Or within the period of October and November. I feel like those two are going to be very world changing. That's what I feel in my spirit. I don't know. How many of you feel like that? Do you feel like, I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you feel has been happening. Do you feel like there has been a change in September as well? Do you feel like Obama may or may not become the Antichrist? Do you feel like Hillary or Trump may become president? Like, tell me what you know about the Jewish feasts, the Rosh Hashanah, how they're gonna blow the trumpets, how they are expecting the Messiah to return because of the end of the 120 Jubilee years. We know that God says that His Spirit will not abide with man forever. It says it will abide with man for 6,000 years. And that 6,000 years is up. So, how many days or weeks are left before God says, "It's time to go. Come out of her, my people, lest you dwell in her sins"? It's kind of exciting in a way, but I feel there is no more time left. Just pray. God says, those who are unholy, let them become more unholy. Those who live holy, let them become more holy. I just think we're at that end now. It just feels like it. Like, the people don't want to listen anymore. They're blind. And one day they will see the truth. I just hope and pray that it's not too late. Maybe in that time period when they've realized they've missed the rapture, maybe they will change. But No, I'm not saying this is a pre-tribulation rapture. I'm not saying this is a mid-tribulation rapture. I'm not saying this is an after-tribulation rapture. Because that topic is very confusing. I already feel like we are already in the tribulation. Just look at what's happening around the world lately. These signs have already been happening. Everything is happening, already mentioned in the Bible. I just feel like there's one thing left that still needs to happen, and that's when the Antichrist comes into power and forces everyone to receive the mark on his right hand or his forehead. And then all those who receive the mark on his right hand or forehead will be punished by the bowls of wrath of God. That's what I feel is the only thing that's left to happen before Jesus comes back to earth. Who knows? That might be only 1 year. Might be, I don't know. It doesn't exactly say that the Antichrist is going to rule, at that very moment. Like, maybe he has already started ruling, we just didn't know it yet. But maybe he will come into full power later on. People think that it is Obama because exactly on the 23rd of March 2013, he was standing in the holy place. And people believe that that was the moment that was the, when you see the abomination standing in the holy place, causing desolation. I think that's what it says. There's just so much happening right now. I just don't know. I'm trying to just process everything, but all in all, I feel like it is finished. Time is up. So God bless you. Have a wonderful day, and let's prepare ourselves. I feel like it's time. Anyway, I'll be back maybe if nothing happens. Then who knows? Maybe more things will happen before the rapture happens. Things like that may happen. But yes, all have a wonderful day, and Jesus loves you. Keep praying, and make sure you pray for forgiveness and pray that you are accepted and that you will escape the things that are to come. Because the big thing that is to come is the Antichrist and his mark. So be prepared. Jesus loves you. I love you. Be strong in the Lord, and know that we are at the end. It's time. Goodbye. See you all soon. Maybe sooner. Okay.